This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be breaking down a subclass for the Devastator called the Warden. Now this particular subclass is going to be crucial to your survival, and if you're considering building a tank build, this is definitely the subclass you're going to want to go with. We're going to be breaking this down as we get closer and closer to the Outriders demo, and you also want to make sure that this is the right fit for you. If you're planning on playing Devastator and you still haven't decided what subclass you're going to be spending your points in, then today we're going to be breaking this down and giving you guys the most detailed information for the subclass called the Warden. So if that sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget about our monthly giveaway, link in the pinned comments. So good luck to everybody that plans on participating. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and pull up the subclass. Now, unfortunately, guys, we don't have full detailed footage of actual in-game because, you know, we don't have access to the game, but we do have detailed information on what's going to be within the subclass. So let's go ahead and pull it up and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So this is what the subclass menu will look like if you decide to go with the Warden path. Now, one thing you want to know, if you go Warden, you're going to be super duper tanky. Did I say duper too much or super? But you guys are going to be as tanky as can be. There's a class that if you want to take bullets and want to be healed by those bullets, there's the subclass you're going to want to go with. So let's start off with the first thing that says here. We have Colossus. Increase your health by 10%. Come on. Who does not want more health? Yes. All right. So next up, guys, we are going to have two options to pick from. We have increased your armor by 20%. So you can go here, or you can go down here, which is, it gives you anomaly in veins. Every second generates, every second regenerates your health by 1%. So that means your health is always going to be coming back without you even doing anything. So both of these are really, really good. Now, moving on, guys, let's go here. We're going to go to the other one, which is called Colossus. Okay, increase your health by 10%. Now, you are noticing a couple things here within the menu itself. You're noticing that this is going up here and this is going up here. This is not part of the subclass. This is if you want to venture off. We are going to be talking about this as I get towards the end of the video and what I recommend and why I think you guys should go with. But let's get rid of the complete menu and then we'll come back to this one and talk about it. So then you have Colossus, which is increases your health. So that's 20% already as we're going through the skill tree. Then we have resist the mob, increases your resistance by 15% for each enemy in close range. This one in particular, I wouldn't spend points on early in the game. This is more like end game type. So I would definitely probably skip this one and go with this one, which says anomaly in veins. Every second regenerates your health by 1%. So now we have every second regenerates our health by 2% since we picked up one already. Then moving on, guys, from this one, we have Colossus, increases your health by 10%. Once again, we're up to 30. Then we have Anomaly in the Veins. Every second regenerates your health by 1%. We're up to 3% with this one. And we're picking, you know, you guys are picking the way I'm going. Then we have increase your armor by 20%, which is really, really good because not only is your health already increased by 30%, but your armor is increased by 20%. Next up, guys, we have increase your health by 10%. So our health is getting up to 40 now. And we go here. And we also have this one, which I'm going to talk to right here, which is called Outriders Commander. Increase all healing and shields by 20% for you and your allies. So not only are we already at 40% with the health right here, but if we pick this one up, we're going to increase that by 60 because we're going to be picking up 20. And we're also going to be increasing our shields by 20. And in addition to that, if you're playing with teammates, you're definitely going to want to pick this up because they're going to be happy with you and you're going to be happy as well because you're getting that 20% increase. As we're moving along here, once again, increase your health by 20%. Another Colossus pickup right here. So once our health is going up, we should be up at 50, I believe, right now. And then we have this one, which is Unending Watch. Reduce protection skill cooldown by 15%. Now, protection skill cooldown and protection skill are the skills that are going to be beneficial for this particular subclass. Those are going to be reflect bullets. For those of you who don't know what reflect bullets are, reflect bullets, it puts like a big shield in front of you and it stops every bullet that comes your way. After the skill ends, it sends those bullets, depending on how much damage you accumulated by reflecting the bullets, back to the enemy, and you know, it pretty much sends the bullets back to them and kills them. Now there's a lot of really good mods you could apply this, and I will definitely have a video on what I believe a theory build would be for this particular class. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below with the hashtag theory build. And then we'll be more than happy to put some builds up for you guys as we get closer to this demo. You're definitely going to want to know that. So this pretty much benefits that one, and it also benefits Golem. Basically, Golem, what it does, it just makes you into the thing. It just makes you packed full of rocks, and it fortifies you against any incoming damage, which is really good. So you go with this one, Unending Watch. It's going to reduce the protection skill cooldown by 50%. So that means you're going to be able to use this more often, right? Which, well, of course, we want to use it more often. Then we have one more, which is called Unbroken Vow. You have 100% chance to ignore damage that will be, you have 100% chance to ignore damage that would kill you, and instead it will give you 50% of your health back. I know it's the text here is cut off, but that's what it is. So basically, it's if you're gonna die, it's gonna allow you to actually ignore that damage and get 50% back of your health, which is really good. Then we have Resist the Mob. Increase your resistance by 15% for each enemy in close range. Like I said, this one I wouldn't pick up until I'm like world tier 10, 20s, around there. More towards endgame. I would definitely save my 2 points. Because remember, you could always respect in this game, which makes it really good. And we definitely want to be able to respect. All right, so then moving on here, guys, we have the tank class, which is going to increase your armor by 20%. Of course, more armor, the better. Then we have Overlord Battleground. It's going to gain an additional 10% of health for each enemy that dies at close range. Remember, this is a close range class, so you're probably going to be using a shotgun, SMGs, assault rifles at close quarters. So you're going to be getting that 10% more of health when you kill an enemy. So really cool. Then we have, once again, guys, Resist the Mob. It says increase your resistance by 15% for each enemy up close. Remember, there's a total of 3 of these, and they're all 15. So theoretically, you get 45 Resist the Mods. If you decide to full spec on the subclass, like if you spend all your points on the subclass, you're going to be up to 45% on this one. Like I said, this is more towards endgame, and I would mostly only pick up one of these and just keep it at 15%, just so I could have 2 more additional points. Well, I'm going to explain why. Definitely pick up Tank, which is going to increase your armor by 20%. And last but not least, guys, we have the, kind of like the super, after, filling up the whole subclass tree, we have a chance to pick one of these, which is going to either increase the firepower by 10% of your armor. So once again, you want to do damage with your weapon, you're definitely going to want to do this one. Or if you want to be doing more damage with your skills, you'll pick this one, which is increase anomaly power by 10% of your armor, which you got to think, am I going to be using my skills a lot? And this might be interesting, because if you're doing the reflective bullets a lot, you're going to want to make sure you get that 10% additional damage that those bullets are going to do, especially if you're going to be pairing it up with a couple mods that are going to be playing a bleed effect to this. It's going to be really powerful. Now, if you want to get weapon firepower, then you're more than welcome to go with that one, as we don't have too many, too many stuff here that we're going to be picking up weapon damage. I would probably go with the anomaly power here to make sure my abilities do as much damage as they possibly can. Now, let's go back to the part where I told you guys that we were going to talk about, which is this part right here, which is these 2 paths, right? So we're continuing here. The yellow, as you guys see, the yellow continues along the skill tree. Now, we have these 2 paths right here, which we're able to spend points in. Now, I would definitely spend a point on this one, which is called Perpetual Motion, which is going to reduce the kinetic skill cooldown by 15%. Now, in this subclass, we're able to actually go to 2 different sub abilities. So we could go with, the kinetic abilities, and then we could go, of course, with the with the protection abilities, right? So subclass is mostly focused on protection, and I'm pretty sure this legendary armor for this particular class will be based on protection as well. I think I actually did a video. This is the video I did for the legendary armor. You guys are definitely going to want to check that one out, guys. So for the protection, which gives you a boost to your reflect bullets, I'll leave it down below in the description and also in the annotations. But we're going to be able to take a bite at the kinetic abilities, which would probably get 15%. The kinetic abilities are these guys, which is the jump one, the one where you jump and you slam down on the person, the bum rush one, the one you rush the person, you knock them down and push them back, and of course impale, which this one, which sucks the people in by the anomaly. So you're able to pick this one. I think out of this ones, the ones I would definitely go with is Gravity Leap, because what this is going to allow me to do, it's going to let me pair it perfectly with Golem. So those 2 actually synergize really, really well, and that's the one I would go with. So I definitely spend a point here on reduce kinetic skill cooldown by 15%, and then I would definitely go here, pick this one up here, which is to increase your damage mitigation by 20% for 10 seconds after your kinetics to land. So basically, after I do this, the leap one, right, the gravity leap, then I could go ahead and get that buff. And in addition to that, I would also spend a point here, which is going to increase my weapon damage by it doesn't really say, but I think it's 10% that it increases your weapon damage. That's how I would probably run the skill tree, and basically that's how I would set it up. And of course, I would definitely take advantage of mods that are going to benefit this subclass and make me even more tanky. Mostly right here where I'm looking for is anything that would apply bleed to the abilities that I have, because most of my abilities, all they do is just pretty much prevent me taking damage. So anything that allows me to use those abilities and also cause damage over time with my weapon and with my abilities is definitely a huge favor for me. And that pretty much goes over everything you need to know about the Warden subclass for the Devastator. I do hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you did, guys, do me the huge favor, guys, drop a comment and like. I would also like to recommend that you guys definitely check out the videos that are popping up in here on the screen. They're really good. You're definitely going to want to check the Devastator Legendary Armor one that's going to be going paired well with this particular subclass. And if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.